Hi there, sign of Taurus. This is Kim here to do your next 3-day messages. Hope you're doing good out there wherever you're at. You could let me know where you're watching from. That would be neat. Or how you're doing with these energies. You know, more and more it's becoming all about the energy. All about how does it make you feel. So many changes right now. So many changes. But anyway, all right. So I'm opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. They are for your Most High. And yeah, let's start with this one. Let's get your oracle messages first, and then we'll break it down day by day. Excuse the hands. I've been charcoal drawing today. Oh wow. Oh wow. More and more it's about the energy. And there are things and situations and people that you're being called to separate yourself from, or you're feeling a pull away. So whatever that is in regards to, you're obviously feeling like you've had an epiphany, like you've had a lightning bolt of information given to you. So Uranus means drastic change is coming, and it's probably involving this separation or this energy of separation. I mean, if you notice on the card, there's two, it looks like white doves, and there's two gold balls, indicating that each person or whatever the situation is leaving with some gold or something valuable from it, right? But now the gold ball is in the middle of the palm, so it's time for some sort of change. And this is going to be a very emotional experience for you. Some of you all are even maybe being called to move with the ocean. Wow. The castle. Okay, so now I'm seeing also some sort of emotional vision, like you know, when you put a lot of emotion into a vision or a mission that you have, looks like it's coming from the heart space, and it looks like it's going to bring you in a lot of money, prosperity with the castle card. The castle card is like the penthouse energy. It's wealth, lots of wealth. But like I'm seeing it connected here with this ocean, these strong emotions. Lovers, Knight of Cups. Unexpected offer coming in, perhaps putting you on a new course in life, a new direction. Okay, I think we'll get more information about this with these other decks. So Zombie Tarot here for each day, and I'll pull from the 108 Oracle for each day. Yeah, we have Death. We have the Death card here with major change, transformation, and change. It's big. But by the way that this reading started off, the energy that I was feeling was, it's all about the energy. It's all about the energy. Does it feel good or not? So it is telling you something here. Bottom of the deck is your fortress. So the fortress says fortitude, staying power, stubborn, sealed off, aloof, prepared, backbone, endure, lasting, ready for anything, determined, unbreakable, true grit, and what it takes. Day 1 is Ace of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands, the person of Earth, and the Cross. So obviously something's been a little difficult to navigate with the 5 of Wands. It can be that we're needing to like regain our focus at this time. And the reason being is because there's a new opportunity here for you with the Ace of Pentacles. Feels like it feels like it's a divine path. Something that's leading you to money, but it's tied to like a purpose or a mission here is what I'm really getting. I mean, so this is going to be big. This Ace of Pentacles energy here, it's like person of the earth here, describing your signs to grounded, secure, stubborn, nurturing, classy, stable, prosperous, materialistic. But then I have this Cross card, which is sacrifice, down for the cause, for the greater good, heroic, purpose driven, and heed the call. So to me, this is about getting your focus back on your mission, and it is tied to you like getting what you want also. Eight of Swords, Justice, the fairy tale. Okay. so you have one of the most interesting cards, I guess, from this deck here to the fairy tale card. So there's some kind of energy here that we have to get out of our head about the Eight of Swords. It could be feeling like tied down or restricted in a partnership or a contract, a marriage, something like that with justice. Something we feel bound to, that we are seeking for more freedom. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9 on that day. Fairy tale says believe the impossible, daydreams, romantic ending, universal archetypes, hopeful, magic, unicorns, and rainbows, aspire, happily ever after. Fanciful is stories we tell. Fishing pole says self-reliance, extend oneself. Wow. Extend oneself, autonomy, mentoring others. It's like if you've extended yourself for someone else too. Might be talking about getting time with yourself, with nature, having time out in nature too. Yeah, exploration, connect with nature. So, geez, you've got an intense reading this time here. Taurus, we have 3 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, and the It's Time card, and the No. Oh, wow. Well, this is really specific for some of you all, because there's something that you're being called to end, or there's some kind of energy here that you're being told pull up the bridge to, or don't allow this person in your energy anymore, or maybe it's a breakup. There's some sort of like heartache or parting of the ways here. This is somebody that you were committed to at one time. because they're a Queen of Pentacle energy, but here it's like, no, the bridge is being, like, they're telling you to say no, to pull your bridge up. So it's time to, like, move on from something here that was heartbreaking. It could have been that this is something that has happened in the past, and that it's time to release the pain fully, like to move on and release the pain from something that didn't work out. It's the card is time, says it's time for action. Things are fast tracked to unfold quickly and smoothly. What an intense reading, my goodness. Let's see. Let's find out what the... I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is also an indication that you can do something all on your own if you're wanting to. You're perfectly, like, capable, and you are grounded. You would be receiving money. There is some sort of opportunity here. So let's find out what the Five of Wands is all about with the Ace of Pentacle, about the Three of Wands. So Three of Wands is about your vision and how you see yourself expanding. It's also about the partnerships and alliances you have for the purpose of expansion and to create. Now we have the good news card with the Eight of Wands. Oh, beautiful. So, and the two of Wands here on the bottom. So I would expect some really good news coming in, actually, about something that you're more aligned with than this energy here, or this, whatever it is that you felt tied to. So these are new paths and possibilities opening up, and this Eight of Wands is that communication that you need to get things going in the right direction for yourself. It can even indicate travel or going somewhere. It can be Cupid's arrow aligning you with a specific person on your path for the purpose of expansion and growth. And it might be something new because of that Ace of Pentacles. So it's something that's like, I just keep getting love and money, like it's tied together, but it's not, I'm not getting like in a greedy materialistic way. I'm getting that something that would be like funded by the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there's some sort of mission tied around it. Whoa. Okay, landing on your card, the Person of Earth, is the Fool. So the Fool energy says get ready to take a big step into that new part of your journey, a new experience. This is one where you're going to be recognized, appreciated, even adored. The Six of Wands, you know, it's a person that's being looked up to in some way because of some recognition or achievement that you have. Let's go ahead and get a different deck to find out what's going on with justice, what's going on with feeling trapped, and it might be a mind space, but it's a little bit of obsessive thinking here over this ending. Okay, they're like completing it for me. So the woe in the reverse, so your worries are going to be alleviated with some sort of ending. It's a partnership, a contract, an agreement. It's served its purpose. Might have had a karmic tie to it, or like a debt paid off, you know what I'm saying? So there is something that the ending, and what's interesting is this one even says romantic ending. So like, I think something is going to end, but the end story is going to be the most magical thing. That might be hard to see at this point, but I think it will be. Tell me about Three of Swords. Six of Cups in the reverse and the Six of Swords. Makes sense. Parting ways. Parting ways from somebody that you were connected to. This at one time might have been like a soulmate energy. But I mean, they still could be. Even if they're parting ways, even if everything's wrapped up and settled. somebody's going in a different direction, or somebody's leaving the relationship or the job. Let's say if it was a connection, like somebody's going in a different direction. So like in the midst of all of this, I have good things. 666, keeping yourself balanced during time of transition. Go ahead and give me more about protecting our energy, please. Oh, it's time for travel or placing your roots somewhere where you will be free. And Spirit wants to say that there is a commitment coming in after one marriage reverse, after one thing didn't work out, or something you were in did not work out. There was a need to feel free. So here we have travel. We have you getting different types of income from different sources. And this is like saying, where do you want to place your roots? And where will you feel free? Yeah. Okay, that's what I've got for you, Taurus. Well, intense reading. Let's pull an oracle message for you. Also, Shekinah. Okay, that's beautiful. Oh, and the Lion's Gate. Okay, 8/8 might be a very, very important date for you coming up. Me read Shekinah. This is, by the way, Alana Fairchild, White Light Oracle. I'm going to read from the guidebook, the very first part of each of these for you. Okay, it says the spiritual worlds want to help you resolve your worldly concerns. It is safe for you to rely on Spirit as a loving, protective, helpful, and practical presence, able to positively affect all areas of your life, including facilitating the resolution of physical problems. Do not limit your spirituality to concepts. Instead, apply your higher knowledge and principles, grow your wisdom, and live your path. Acknowledge your value as a person, as a soul. Treasure the gift of your path, and let your spirituality integrate into all facets of your life. Number 6, another 6. And then 44, Ishtar, Lion's Gate, 8/8. Abundance. Your heart has a heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing, an empowerment, and positive omens shall enter your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual assistance, and it shall be granted. Something negative is going to transform into something very positive. Okay, closing out with an angel number message. 222. And a 3 on the bottom. Whoa, Empress number. Okay, so here's this, like a sign that also new partnerships are coming in and balance is coming in to your life. So, 222 says, trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. I am balanced. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.